In this segment, you will learn how and when to use the Freeze Pane and the Split Window tool. These two tools are extremely useful in manipulating spreadsheets, and the placement of the active cell marker is extremely important before you set up or use these two tools. What I'm going to do first is show the Freeze Pane. I'm going to click my B4 as the active cell, and the reason I want to do that is to keep all my headings, both the column and the row headings, visible no matter where I move in the spreadsheet. So if I go to the View tab, come down to the Window area, and I'll hit the Freeze Pane drop down arrow, and it says three options: freeze panes, freeze the top row, and freeze the first column. What we're going to do first is freeze panes. You'll notice a line came up to the left and above my active cell. So my active cell is B4. My column A has a pane, and above my row 4 has a pane. I can move down and I can move across, and that header, both on a row and a column basis, stays the same. If I only wanted to do, then you can unfreeze. If I only wanted to do the first column, you'll see that my pane is only on the column, and if I wanted to go up and do just the row, I unfreeze the panes first, and then I freeze the top row, and the row goes across. I can go the whole way down using the scroll bars too, and my row stays. Now I'm going to unfreeze. Now I'm going to show the split. And to do the split, I'm going to go down into the D5. If I do a split, this looks a little bit different. It's broken into 4 segments, and in each segment you can enter data, you can go manipulate. In the bottom 2 stay the same, and they each have their purpose. And the top 2 stay the same. And they each act a little bit differently. And they each have their uses. And you see that I'm maneuvering by use of my mouse, by use of the scroll bars, and also by use of my arrow keys on the keyboard. Now, one other useful thing, if you don't want your boss to see your work, is to click hide, and the whole spreadsheet disappears. Of course, unhide on this book brings it back. We can hit split again, and the split goes away. Now you know how and when to use the Freeze Pane and the Split Window tool. And these have different purposes, and you can experiment by going to the View tab and working from there. This concludes the segment on split windows and freeze panes.